Well, I just cleaned out the bottom of the chicken house. There was a bunch of stuff in here. As you can see, all this junk. A whole bunch of stuff. And I got my chicken fountain that my cousin gave me when I was working over there at his farm. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that, because see, it's a pain to use unless you got a hose hooked up. Well, you can put water in the top here, but I don't know if when I'm going to have chickens or if I'm going to have chickens again. So I'm not sure if there's any reason to keep it, but I might keep it, because I would like to have chickens again. Anyway, I'm going to get all they're right outside that window there. That's a window that slides open. I'm going to get all that junk out there and put it in here so the neighbors won't see it. And it'll look a little more professional, I guess you'd say, or nicer over here. Doesn't look like a bunch of rednecks. Well, I got all that junk that was on this shelf here. As you might remember, all that wood. I put it all in here now. I got this treehouse cleaned out, and I put that wood in there so it wouldn't look so redneck. And I got most everything out of the top of the treehouse. That's where the chickens used to be. Well, they used to be in the bottom here too. If you go back and watch my video from a couple years ago, you'll see the chickens in there. I guess I'll leave my barn quilt painting up until we get closer to moving. Right now I'm going to light this fire, get this stuff burned down, and get the lambs that I cut the other day. There, I'm going to get all them burned, hopefully. It's supposed to start raining in maybe about an hour. I can see some dark clouds coming in. I mean, it looks bright and sunny over that way. I can see the clouds are moving, looks like, from that way. But I mean, it looks like it's sunny over that way too. I guess the storm's coming from farther away than I can see. I'm just going to take the weather radar's word for it and go ahead and burn this, because I don't think we're going to need any rain to keep it controlled. I'm going to be down here, and there's not much that it's going to, it's not going to spread too easily on this stuff. Especially over there, it's green. Hopefully that flame will catch everything. Oh yeah, I think it's starting to go now. Just about the time I started filming. Well, maybe. Well, if it doesn't, I'll have to get the gas out, I guess. I can really get it going. I was stacking this stuff up there, and then I was thinking, wait a minute, I don't want the flames getting too high, so I didn't stack it too much higher. Because we've got logs in the bottom of this pile. It's going to be slow burning probably. It'll probably burn these limbs up pretty fast, but these logs will keep it hot. I can burn the rest of the limbs in a few more minutes or half an hour or so. I think it's catching. Maybe. Alright, I got it going a little bit now. Well, I should say the kerosene got it going. I think that's what it was. Hope that'll stay burning now. That way I'll have something to keep it hot. Well, I used some kerosene and then some gas. That didn't seem to be doing so well. It would ignite and then die back down. I think I finally found some dry enough leaves. They started burning back there. That seems to be doing better than the gasoline was. I think that's what it is. These leaves are so wet. I mean, I just cut them last week. It hadn't even been a week. Today's Thursday, June the 20th. I cut them last Saturday. Made that video of me cutting the limb, or after I cut the limbs. I think they're still a little bit wet, and oh well, they'll burn down eventually when they get dry enough. I think that looks pretty cool. With the clouds, look like they're just blowing up. I forget what they call them, cumulus clouds, something like that. Well, I wanted to smoke up the whole neighborhood before I burn these leaves, so I think that's what I'm doing. Hopefully none of my neighbors are home. Hopefully they're all at work. I think it's about 2:30 in the afternoon, so hopefully they're still at work. Well, I know one of my neighbors is home. Or she was earlier. I saw her out in the yard. Well, we got some kind of flame there. Now if it would just keep spreading and it would just burn up this whole pile, I think that'd be pretty good. If it could burn up this whole pile and stay within this rock circle, that'd be better. I don't know if I showed you I moved that. My dad wanted me to move that away from their fence. So I made a little, I don't know, at least 6 inches or so. Probably 10 inches. I tried to make a line so it wasn't right up against their fence. Although now the grass is going to grow. But anyway, we can weed eat that, or the new owners can do that. I've gotten about every piece of metal I can find, but it never fails. There's a nail. But every time I come over here, I find another piece of metal. At least 1 or 2, sometimes 5 or 6. And I think that's a nail too. Yep. I mean, there's just so much metal here. There's another one. I'm afraid to mow over here. I might get a flat tire with all these nails and screws. No telling what's over here, because we had those old fence pallets that were sitting here. And I think we burned a couple of them here with all the nails and screws still in them, which was not good. Because now I've been picking through here trying to find them. And there's just, I don't know how many there could be. I'm just hoping they'll sink down in the dirt and maybe in a year or so we can mow over it. Or the new people can mow over it. I don't know. Well, anyway, it looks like the storm clouds are coming in. It's getting darker. I saw some of these growing over where we used to have that building right across there. I saw some growing over there before I mowed right over them. I didn't stop in time to stop myself from mowing them. I just accidentally, I was looking at this one and it came off the stem. I'm not sure. I guess there's some kind of wild berries. I don't see any more of them though. Not over here. I saw them in different places. I think. Well, yeah, there's one right there. They grow on these little vines. I don't know what they are. I don't know if there's any more. I mean, old chicken fence. I don't see any more over here. Oh, these look like the same type of leaves. I don't see any of the berries. I don't know, I guess there's some kind of wild berries that I don't know what to do. I'd be afraid to eat them without knowing what they are. Boy, that storage building really looks good after I painted it the other day. And that other one we took to the new place, it looks pretty good too, I think. But then again, I did paint it myself. Well, hopefully this will grow back some grass. I see some stuff that was already here. Or it might have, yep, it's probably growing a little bit before we move the building. So hopefully this will cover up with grass eventually, as well as this part over here. That's where all that scrap wood was. Man, I wish this would stop smoking. It's just smoking. Hopefully the neighbors aren't home. I need to get something. I wish something would start the fire. I think these leaves are just so wet and the wood's wet. I don't think any gas is going to help them. Anyway, hopefully this grass will come back over here. But no skin off my back if it doesn't. This isn't even my land, it's my parents' land. I'm just trying to help clean up. I enjoy cleaning up, at least, well, I enjoy burning stuff too. And I enjoy cleaning up stuff like this, especially outside. I think I could spend my whole life outside, well, except for the winter time. I'd have to get about a negative 20-degree sleeping bag for that. Whew. I don't know if I'm made for the cold climates. I can spend all day in the 85-degree weather, but when it gets down to 45, 45 is not even that bad. Especially when it gets down to freezing, like 32 degrees or lower, than not really a big fan of that weather. But I love being outside in the summertime. I don't mind the sweating and the heat. Feels good to me. Well, I'm hoping this fire will take off soon enough. Go ahead and burn up this trash. I'm gonna go ahead and put this trailer in here. Probably on that side, because the grass looks good over there. Look, grass looks a little rough on this side. I don't know, I'm gonna move this trailer somewhere where the grass is growing well. Don't want to hinder any grass growing anymore. Well, it's getting to the exciting times around here. The storm's setting in. The wind's blowing. The smoke's rising and blowing this way. Almost looks like a whirlwind. I hope this wind will help this fire out. Come on, fire. All that smoke. It's getting so close to getting started, but the stuff's so wet, I think. Well, I see a flame in there. That might be the source of the smoke, though. Ooh. The wind's blowing. Well, I'm getting ready to move this trailer if I feel like it. I might just decide to leave it here. I was thinking we could probably put that enclosed trailer, put it right here where the building was. But I don't know if we want to do that. This grass is getting so patchy, we probably want to let it grow a little bit before we cover it up. I love this time. It just got a little cool, maybe got down to maybe 75 or so. It's Probably gonna start raining in a few minutes. I'm not sure what time it is. Oh yeah, I just checked. It's 10 minutes till 3 o'clock. So they were saying rain's probably gonna start about 3 o'clock, so 10 minutes or so. And it said thunderstorms about 3 to 4 o'clock, and then another one is coming closer to 7, 8, or 9 o'clock. There's the neighbor's horse over there. He's got a little rain jacket on. Oh, I can hear the rain starting. I better get this gas bottle up. Just realized it's still out here. Well, I can still see a little flame in there. But with this rain coming, it's probably not going to last much longer. But I don't know. Never can tell with those fires. In the world's maybe not the worst, but I'm not the greatest at starting fires. I'm going to close the door. Wow, that's amazing. That rain just started coming down all of a sudden. Well, that happens quite a bit around here. It's definitely coming down. I'm looking through a little peephole on the door. There's the horse over there. He's standing out in the rain. I guess he must like it, or he doesn't mind it. Oh, that is pretty cool. I like it when it rains. Well, that fire is smoking again, even though it's been raining all this time. Well, it sure did cool down fast. Feels like the mountains out here. Getting next to this window, I can feel the cool air coming out. They're coming in, I reckon. There's a bug. He's ready for this rain too. Well, I was just standing in here thinking, I better go ahead and get these gas cans. These are from my uncle. Those are all mine. So I've got, what, 6? No, there's 7 gas cans. No, there's not. There's 8. They're just tiny little gas cans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. We got 8 gas cans. Well, they're all mine, actually. My dad didn't want them because we've got those bigger ones. And I don't know why these small ones, why do they even make these small ones? I mean, who's going to buy a gallon of gas at one time? I guess I'll just take all these to the gas station, fill all of them up. And then they got these little safety things on, that are a pain to deal with. And you can never get gas out of them because they're so safety had whatever. The government has to regulate everything, and don't know why they had to do that. Now we can't even get the gas out of the can. Just have to take the whole lid off. And then it ends up being more dangerous than it was in the first place. Anyway, they have to come up with all these crazy laws because probably somebody was not being careful and they were using one like this one. They were probably using something like this, and they spilled some gas and started a fire or something. Some crazy thing like that. That was an accident. Which, I'm not making light of accidents with gasoline, but I think there's more important things. People can still have accidents with these things. I usually end up spilling it because they have that safety thing on there. It's just a big mess. Anyway, I don't think we were supposed to be meant to live in a perfect world anyway. And this by no means is a perfect world. And I can't even get a good focus out this window because it's so dirty. The lights. The rain is lighting up. That's not what I was trying to say. It's getting lighter. Oh man. This is why I just want to be a farmer. I'm not very good with words sometimes. Actually, most of the time. Speaking is not my #1 quality, I don't think. I'm going to go ahead and get these gas cans out probably. And see all this stuff over here. I got to get rid of it too. With these speakers here for the church. And then I think the rest of this stuff on top of this table. Well, this table is for the flea market as well. Oh, here we go. Let there be light. Where's that other speaker? There's another speaker for the church. All this stuff needs to go somewhere. So all this stuff here, and all this stuff on the table, and this stuff right here, stuff on the ground over there. Oh yeah, that box right there needs to go too. I'm going to probably take most of that to the flea market and try to get rid of it and take it to the donation Goodwill place. Nobody else will take it. And if Goodwill doesn't take it, I guess I'll have to throw it away. I don't know. I hate to throw stuff away, but there's just some of these things, I don't have room to store it. And there's some of these little trinkets. I don't know why in the world people buy these little trinkets. They're just a pain. They might be good at the time. Might be good to show a symbol, a gift or something, But after you get about 200 of them, well, see, this is useful. These little butter knives. And somebody might like that at the flea market. But then, little trinkets, I guess more like, stuff like this little baby angel thing. It's a little plastic baby. I don't know who's going to want that. Not me. Now see, these are useful there. Put them around your napkins. I think that's one of the reasons I kept them. I think they were from my grandma. She had all sorts of little trinkets. Before we moved her to the nursing home, well, she moved to the assisted living, whatever it's called. Anyway, that's enough talking about trinkets and getting rid of stuff. I'm going to try to get all my stuff out of here and get it all in my building over at the new location. And that way, I will not have to worry about getting my stuff. I already have my stuff at a new location. My parents, my dad can come in here and get his stuff out and they can sell the place. And I won't have to worry about, being in a hurry to get my stuff out of here. Well, it looks like the rain's calming down now. I just can't seem to get a focus out this window. Well, if you're watching this, you probably want to go to bed or go to eat or whatever you're doing now. I'll let you get back to your life. I'm probably talking to my future self. Well, that fire's still smoking. I'm surprised. I gotta go get some trash out of the greenery building. Today's trash, well, actually tomorrow morning is trash day, but we usually put it out the night before because they come so early. We just go ahead and get it out that night. So, I'm gonna go do that. Oh, well, that's right, we got trash in there too. We got plenty of trash around this place. But we got plenty of good tools and other things around here too. So I'll quit talking. There I am saying I'm not good with words, but I can go on for 20 or 30 minutes talking about nonsense on a video that maybe 2 people are going to watch, if that much. No, I don't care if anybody watches these videos or not. I just like to make them to document what I'm doing. Talk about what's going on. Y'all have a blessed day.